Alright, what is up everyone? Darkside Phil here, and we are back to Injustice for yet another interesting DLC release. This one is Zatanna, and you may be saying to yourself, oh, Zatanna, cool, I like her, she's a cool secondary character in the DC universe, and other people might be saying, who the flaming fuck is Zatanna? Never heard of her. Well, the bottom line is Zatanna is not one of the mainstream DC Comics characters. She is kind of one of those side characters. She's had runs by herself in the past, but she's one of those cool side characters that shows up as a supplementary part of a storyline. She is part of the Justice League. She was on the Justice League Unlimited cartoon show for 1 or 2 episodes, so you may recognize her from that. I'll give you a little bit of her background. Zatanna is... Someone just said... Someone just said Poker Face versus Joker Face in the stream chat. What the hell? The Poker Face versus the Joker Face. Okay, anyway. So, Zatanna is a well-renowned, worldwide famous magician. Kind of like, you want to say, you know, Siegfried and Roy. Not really Penn and Teller, because she's not really comedy. She's more a crazy mystic kind of a magician. And people basically around the world love her because her magic is so good, and she's become like a famous Vegas magician. However, the funny part about it is that in real life, she's a real magician. Like, she actually does control magical powers. So even though people are going and thinking, oh, that's a trick or whatever, but she's really good at it, so she's famous, in real life she is a superhero because she actually does have magic. And so she shows up from time to time when it's like a magical storyline, or if there's like demons or dark magic involved, she usually comes to the aid of the Justice League. And the other cool thing about it, excuse me, the other cool thing about it, sorry, lost my train of thought for a second, is that in the DC universe, magic is extremely powerful, okay? And it's basically a thing that not a lot of people have control over. A lot of people have superpowers, but it's really like a scientific reason. Magic is kind of like this weird entity in the DC universe that a lot of people just don't know anything about and can't stop. So a good example here, one of Superman's biggest weaknesses is magic. Even though, you know, kryptonite, everyone knows kryptonite, magic is like #2 on the list. You could magically imprison Superman and he can't do jack shit about it, alright? So, Zatanna, in the scheme of things in the DC universe, actually is a really neat character, and I like the fact that they chose her as a DLC character because she is one of the lesser known, and maybe this will give her a little bit more exposure, but she is also kind of neat. And this will also be cool because it gives me hope for future DLC characters that maybe they'll be a little bit better selections than, let's say, Scorpion. Okay. Alright. So, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do, as always, with Zatanna, we're going to check out all her special moves. Alright? So, first of all, she's got 4 primary special moves that she can use all the time. And then she's got extra special moves, alright, that she can use when she goes into her trait. So, what I want to tell you here is that her trait is very, very different from a lot of the other ones in the game. It basically puts her into a special stance that gives her 6 special moves that she can't usually do without the stance. And also it makes her regular attacks be different. So first we're going to explore her regular special moves, then we're going to explore her stance, okay? So first of all, you may be looking at the name of the special moves and say, what the fuck am I looking at? Itlum Kikika? And you're like, what the fuck? Gnilsugner? Alright, it's not really that difficult. Just read it from right to left. The name of the special move is really Kick Multi, alright? Or Multi-Kick, however you want to say it, alright? It's just that, I guess, that's the gimmick, is like in the DC universe, all the magic is backwards or something. The names, you have to say words backwards in order to get magic to work. It's really weird. But anyway, let's start out with this first move, which is really called Multi-Kick, alright? So it's a quick 3-hit combo, auto combo, and you can combo it out of other hits, watch. Now, if you meter burn this move, instant launcher, and it could lead to an extended combo if you want to do... So you can continuously hit. There you go, look at that. I even was able to combo it into itself there. Or if you're really fast, you can actually do a wall bounce. I'll show you. See, you can continue it. You can follow up, too. Let me try that again. It's a little weird because her wall bounce is a little different from everyone else's. It kind of has this weird kind of hovering. There we go. Look at that. So there you go. One standard wall bounce right there. Alright? So that's her multi-kick. She also has this one. It's called Linking Skinninger, but really it's linking rings. Okay? Just throws a ring. Standard high or mid projectile, but if you meter burn it, it basically knocks down. It's an overhead, meaning you can't block that move low when it's meter burn, and it does some pretty decent damage, 13%. Okay? The next move we've got is Fire Kiss. Alright, well basically, she just blows fire in front of her. So I'll show you. For mid-range, pretty good. High attack. If you meter burn it, it basically knocks back. Doesn't add any additional damage. Alright? I do want to show you. 8%. 8%. So there's no additional damage, but it changes the properties of the move. It becomes a slow-moving ball projectile that can actually move across the entire screen. Check that out. Boom. And it knocks down. So you can actually do that and then dash past it, and now try to mix up your attacker. See? Doing different stuff, and he might actually fall for it and get hit by it. This is very similar to like the one of the moves that Dalsim has in Street Fighter 4. Okay? So that's pretty good. Alright, what else? We've got Smoke and Mirrors. Alright, it's down, and A. Now, this move is fucking weird. And the reason I say that, take a look. So, the first clone is in Joker's body. You can actually jump over. So obviously, what they're showing you is that the character is in the center. Alright? But I don't understand exactly what this does. Because, as you can see, as soon as you get a hit in, it goes back to the normal stuff. So what's the point of that? I have not figured out what is the point of this besides maybe to trick your opponent. You know what I mean? Like you do it, and they don't know if they're going to get crossed up or not. Okay. What people are saying in the stream chat, and this is good, is that you cannot be thrown when you activate that move. Wow. So against characters like Solomon Grundy, that may be an insanely good move to use. Just toss it out there whenever you're fighting him and he won't be able to do his link combo. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Look at this. And I just figured this out on the fly. You can actually select which clone you are. What you do is you press down, and A, and then as it's activating, you can either hold nothing, hold left, or hold right. And depending on what you do, like I just held left, so take a look. So now the first clone is actually me, but if I hold right, now the clone all the way on the right-hand side is me. So wow, for cross-ups, that's pretty nuts. You could do it and completely trick your opponent. They don't know which one is you. Okay, so now I see that could be an insanely tricky move. If you just toss that out there and you variate on it, that's pretty good. Wow. Okay, very good. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to check out her dragon hat stance. And what I want to show you is that it's actually very different from other traits. Here you go. Sargon's hat equips Zatanna with her top hat and wand, focusing her on magic and giving her a full arsenal of new spells to cast. So what happens, take a look. All of her moves change, okay? So even her regular standard button presses are different. So we're going to check those out, and then we're going to check out all the special moves, alright? Alright, so this is her light attack. It's just a little dab. This is her medium attack. It's a launcher. It becomes an instant launcher, okay? And then, well, we have to wait for it to recharge here. Her heavy attack, or her A attack, wall bounce attack button also changes. It actually grounds your opponent, alright? And that's it. You cannot wall bounce when you're actually in this mode. That's important to note. No wall bounces when you actually have the hat on, okay? So, now we're going to show you her other moves. So we got her first one here, and this is what I hate, is I have to keep going here, is called Straight Magic. That's her first one. It's just a basic standard fireball, and then she actually has a backwards with the X button is a different move. So we're going to do this one. Straight Magic. It's just a straight projectile and absorb. This one obviously does exactly what you would think it would do. It would absorb projectiles, okay? So that's her first 2 moves with using her hat. Now let's try her moves with Y, alright? So we've got basically a fireball motion away and a fireball motion towards. So first we'll do the one away, then we'll do the one towards. It basically says upwards magic and ground magic. So let's try those. Upwards magic, ground magic. So she has 3 variations of projectile in this mode to keep people away. Alright, that's the whole idea, is that you're absorbing projectiles or you're tossing projectiles when she's in this mode. Alright? Now she does actually get 2 other moves. This is with the A button, so let's show those. First of all, she's got Magic Pillar, and she's got Lightning Rod. So first we'll do Magic Pillar, then Lightning Rod. So Magic Pillar, it's actually a tracking move anywhere on the screen. She basically attacks you from mid and creates a launch juggle state. Alright? Pretty interesting. The only problem with this is that, as I told you, when she's in this mode with her hat on, she doesn't have any combos because all her button inputs have changed. So what I'm thinking for that move is that, like, maybe you do it and then you try to launch again and then you try to get even maybe a 3rd hit or a fireball in there. Let's try it again. Yeah, see that? So you're gonna do that. That's the wrong move. Oops. I was trying to do another fireball. Let's try to do another fireball after that. Hold on. Or maybe let's see in the corner if it does some crazy shit. Here we go. Oops. Look at that. So you can hit multiple times in the corner. I'm going to try to combo in like a projectile now from like mid-screen. Let's see. It's too slow, it looks like, to throw a projectile afterwards. So it looks like it's just a quick reactionary move that maybe could juggle for 1 or 2 hits. But that's the problem, is that she doesn't have her regular moveset, so she can't really capitalize after that move from what I can see, alright? And her final move, the Lightning Rod, alright? I'm thinking it's primarily for defense. It's probably like if they're in you and they're mobbing you, they're jumping at you, you do it to knock them back. So basically, when Zatanna has her hat on, she's all about projectiles and zoning. When her hat is off, she's more about attacking, maybe getting a cool mix-up with this move, because they're not sure which clone is you, and trying to basically capitalize on her trickery, alright? So now what we're going to do is we're going to check out some of her combos. Oh, you know what we should do first? Let me show you her super. Let's do her super move. It's just a straight hit. Here we go. Boom! What the hell does she say? I want to see what she calls it. What the hell's the name of it? Whoa, it's called Avracadabra. Avracadabra? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that it's not backwards, you know what I mean? Like everything else has been backwards, and that one wasn't. Huh. Wait a minute. She actually has more moves. What the hell? Look at this. 52 pickup. She has other special moves that weren't listed. Check these out. These are all the meter burn variations. Huh. Let's try this. Hold on a second. Look at that. She can actually control the direction of her rings. That I did not know until now. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're learning even more about her. This is excellent. She can control the direction of it. And then she's got down, up, back. What is this? Haha! She's got a teleport. Similar to Raiden. or Raiden from Mortal Kombat. And look, she can teleport all over the screen. How awesome is this? Look how fast it is. And she can go backwards. You go forwards. Alright, cool. Very cool. Alright, anything else? Let's keep looking. What else? Oh, she can meter burn it too. I wonder what the meter burn does. She can teleport in the air. Look at this. She can actually teleport in the air. That's a backwards fireball motion with A. Does this. Whoa! She's got a dive kick. Look. She can meter burn it. Wow. Dude, she's got a lot of fucking special moves. Holy crap, I didn't even know. Alright, now what happens if you meter burn it? She just falls. Oh, look at that, which could lead to a combo situation. Look, a perfect combo situation. Look at that, wow. So that dive kick, if meter burn, can immediately lead into a combo. That is awesome. Alright, damn. Let's keep going here. She's got even more special moves. It says you can meter burn the teleport. What does that do? I don't know. It's faster. She comes out of the teleport faster with less recovery if you meter burn it. So basically, it instantly lets her get away with no recovery. See, she's standing. That's cool. Damn, okay. Any other moves here that we've missed? I'm glad I checked this friggin' moves list over here. It says you can teleport in the air. There's her drop kick. Alright, there's two other moves. Look at this one. Levitate. Up, and A. What the hell is this? Huh. So you can actually levitate above a person. Oops, hold on. And trick them. Wow. Pretty good. Okay. And then lastly, she's got another move. What the hell? He gave her 700 special moves. Holy crap. We haven't even looked at her, we haven't even looked at her combos yet. Alright, back, forward, and Y. 52 pickup. Have some cards, bitch. She cannot meter burn that one, but I like that she throws a deck of cards at you. That's probably a good combo ender, I would assume. Alright. Her throw. That's not her throw. This is her throw. Alright. This is holding forward with her throw. And then holding backwards with her throw. It appears on the other side. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to check out some of Zatanna's combos. Alright? Now, I'll show you them. I've messed around with these a little bit, and I found some pretty good stuff. Her standard bread and butters, basically XXY and YYA. So let me show you. XXY, basic 3-hit combo, and you can combo after it. Alright? Or YYA is a standard kind of launch. And yes, you can combo after it. Look at that, I hit it with 52 pickup. Look at that, okay? Now there's also, I think, YYX. But the problem with YYX is that it grounds them, see? So you can't combo after it because she burns them and grounds them, okay? Now, one of her best combos is XX up and A or XX down and A. Let me show you. XX up and A. Launcher. So right after that, you can immediately do another combo. See that? Or XX down and A is actually a low sweep. So if you're doing this combo and you find the opponent is blocking, you may want to variate it and do the low variation to see if you can catch them low rather than block your whole combo and then you're going to get punished, alright? So basically, you're going to want, her goal with Zatanna is going to be to try to land that first sequence so that you can do the second one. Hopefully get a one of those kicks in so that you can maybe do a meter burn and lead to a big combo. So let's check this out here. And right there, I probably could have done another move like this one. Let's actually try that. Oh, I missed it. There you go. So standard 1 meter burn, 27% damage. Keep in mind there was a wall bounce in there, so if this was a wall bounce area, they would have gotten through the transition and took major damage, okay? So pretty good. Now she also has this other cool combo. That's a very short one, but it's tricky. Let me show you. It's these two variations right here. Back and Y and X, back and Y and A. Let me show you what they are. This is back and Y and X. Sorry, I screwed that up. It's forward and Y. Now I'm screwing this up. I think I said the wrong thing, and that's what's distracting me. That's right, I'm doing the wrong one. This is what I meant. The back X up and A, back X down and A. So here's back and X up and A. So you see that? If the first hit is an overhead hit, and then leads to a launch state. After which I believe you can combo. See? Or, if you do down an A... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons, everyone. Hold on a second. Let me try this again. Back and X, up and A. That's what I wanted. I was like, it doesn't look right. It doesn't seem to look the same. All right. So it's a mid hit and then a low hit and then a mid hit, but it leads to a juggle state. See that? So then, of course, you could go ahead and continue your combo. See, now, I dropped it, but if you could have dashed forward and actually continued. See that? And I could have kept going there. So, if you can get that one quick low hit in, you can basically lead to a high potential damage combo. But the other cool thing about it is that you can do down an A instead of up an A, and you get a double sweep. So if you're doing it once or twice and you find your opponent is starting to guard against it, now you can mix it up by doing the double low sweep, okay? Which I like, and it's very fast, too. So, Zatanna can either go for a standard jump in, which is kind of hard. I'm trying to figure out how to cross up with her. You actually have to use A. I'll show you. See that? You can actually juggle after that, so... Oops, I dropped it. Ugh. Come on. For some reason, I can't get my stupid launch thing to come out. Let me try it again. There it is. I don't know why I couldn't get it to come out. There we go. What the hell? I'm pressing X twice, even shows it. I don't know if you can combo after that. Let's find out. I think it's maybe too slow to actually combo after that. So if you get a cross-up, you may just want to do a standard combo like this. Oops. Wall bounce. It is important to note that if you do that EX move and wall bounce, that they will bounce low, okay? If they're already being juggled in the air, because you hit them with the cross-up 3 or A, whatever you want to call it, they're going to bounce low. And let me show you what I mean. They'll actually bounce higher if they're not being juggled in the air. There. See how much higher Joker wall bounce there? So depending on if you cross them up or not, it's going to depend on whether or not you have higher combo ability with the wall bounce in your combo. It's hard, very hard to cross up with her for mid-attack. See, I'm trying it right now. I can't really get it to hit. It's like you actually have to like do it early, but then it's hard to combo afterwards. Huh. So I think it's going to be more about this. Because the move is so fast. And then meter burning after it, see that? And going into a combo. Let's see if I can get that combo to work. There you go. Let's try it again from the other side. Not bad, but it would be nice if she could follow up, and she really can't. She's too slow after that combo to do anything. Huh. Okay, so the basic premise here is that you gotta try to combo in her EX kicks here. Because that leads to the wall bounce situation, and will lead to her continuing her combos, okay? But keep in mind, you can always go for the mix-up with that low attack into a launcher, dash forward, and continue the combo that way. I'm wondering if you can even maybe dash forward and wall bounce there. Let's find out. Maybe, I just didn't get the dash. Nah, it looks like it's going to be too slow. Yeah, it's definitely too slow after the dash. Yeah, and you can't teleport out of that move either, just so everybody knows. Alright, so that's pretty much the basics of Zatanna. The last thing I want to show you is, yes, you can combo her super. Alright? Let me see if I can remember what the combo was. I think it's this. There we go. Oh! Alright, and comboing her super, as you saw, 35% damage. Pretty decent. Not anything amazing, but still pretty decent. Pretty good. So, those are the basics of Zatanna. Pretty interesting that when she has her trait enabled, she basically is a zoning character. But when she's not trait enabled, she becomes this kind of teleporting, mix-up, runaway character with some pretty decent combo ability. I haven't found anything amazingly groundbreaking, like a one-hit, 60% combo, but it seems like she could be a very tricky character, which is kind of interesting, alright? Alright, very nice. So that's my walkthrough of Zatanna. I hope that you enjoyed it.